Hello, my people. Good morning and welcome to today's newspaper review. Welcome to Niger Watch. How are you? I hope you're well. It's good to have you. It's good to be here today. It's good to be your host today, and it's good to have you here today. Where are my people? How are you doing? You know the drill already, my people. In the comment section, you have the link if you'd like to join to this broadcast. Kindly click on the link, and you'll be right here with me. Mommy Diaspora, dearest Mama, thank you for being here. Thank you. Good morning to you, Ma. I hope you are doing well. Good morning to Edolite Watch. Good morning to you. Good morning to Osagovo. Good morning to you. I always want to call out your name in the comment section, and I hope you join me on the panel someday soon, Osagovo. Hi, Frank Emmanuel. Good morning to you too. I hope you are well. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to our Nigeria Watch family around the globe. I hope everyone is doing well, doing well. You know, I have good news for you today. I come bearing good news today. The headlines are quite exciting today. Yes, yesterday got to know that Peter Obi picked is running mate already, and you know that man is yet to disappoint us. The person is picked is we know that we are on to a good start, and we've chosen the right man. Good morning, Jekui Bezim. How are you too? Jekui is saying good morning to everyone. Okay, guys. Good morning, Pretty Favor. Away. Good morning to you. How are you doing, Pretty Favor? I hope you're well. Thank you for coming in to those watching online. Thank you for joining in today. Please don't forget to like this broadcast. Begin to like this broadcast. As many of you that are watching me now, you know I can see and I can tell the number of people watching. So please like this broadcast. Those in the comment section, do well to like the broadcast. Please like this broadcast, share, and invite someone to share the broadcast. Good morning, Sunday Ogbomo. How are you today? Thank you for joining in. Okay, moving away from here, we'll begin with our first headline. Our first paper for the day is coming right up on your screen. Daily Sun. Sultan seeks divine intervention to end rising security challenge. The Sultan has urges Nigerians to pray for the country. They come out to say you have to pray for Nigeria. The things that are happening in Nigeria needs prayers. And I agree with you, sir. We do need prayers, and we need to also, do the needful. Do the needful. Kidney donor saga. Hope rises for Ekweremadus. UK court rules donor not minor. So this is good news from the decks of the Equestrian, as the court has ruled out that the young man that was that they had this supposed transaction with, to donate organ to their healing daughter. The court has ruled that against the guy's claim that he was a minor, and he didn't know what he was coming for. The court has ruled that he's actually not a minor and is indeed 21 years old. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing for them. Thank God that this is coming from where the system works. So we are glad that this has happened. Thank you very much, whoever just liked this broadcast. Thank you very much. I urge every other person to do same. Please like the broadcast. It's only going to take a second for you to just tap on the thumbs up on your screen. Please like the broadcast. Thank you very much. Moving on. LP set to unveil Obi's running mate. Temporary nominee Okube withdraws. Anambra government explains demolition of Prophet Odumeje's church in Onitsha. Outrage over humiliation, assault of controversial cleric. You know, humanity is humanity. It doesn't matter if you like the person. It doesn't matter if you vibe with them. It doesn't matter if you agree or disagree with them. The assault that was carried out on that man yesterday was totally uncalled for. It was uncalled for. It was uncalled for. If you are angry and you need to vent about what is happening to the in the country, take that anger to the right quarter, take it to the appropriate quarter. You were just there to make sure that the demolition should isn't hindered. There was no need for that assault on the man. Bleak Salah as Nigerians groan over fuel scarcity, insecurity, soaring cost of RAM. I'm sorry about that, my brothers and my sisters. Um, I hope God comes through for you people, and you're able to have a wonderful celebration. Notwithstanding what's happening in the country. I do wish the Muslim faithful a good celebration. FG declares Monday, Tuesday public holidays to mark Eid el Kabir. Media stakeholders recommend industry-wide participation in regulatory framework. NGE, NPAN, NUJ, IPI vow to resist attempts to stifle press freedom. Yes, you know, now we are thankful for social media because social media has brought out other people who are not on the payroll of political lords or of money bags. Now social media brings news. It's almost like if you want to get a credible news, you go on social media. If you want to sit back and watch, the famous or the known names in the media bring the news to you, it's almost like they sieve the news they bring to us. So now people know what is happening. There are a lot of things that are out there, and kudos to that. Now the media, all of the bodies are coming out now to say that they are going to resist attempts. They're saying they're going to resist. For you to resist something, it means you're going to struggle. It means it's something you are doing, and you're going to put in effort to discontinue doing it. Well, I hope they do so, because the lack of media freedom or press freedom is one of the reasons why we are here today. If they would say the news as it is, we probably would not be here today, and there will be much more awareness. Yes, the place of the media is very, very important in every society, in every nation. So they're coming out to say that they are going to resist the attempts to stifle press freedom. That will be good, and that will be a welcome development for the betterment of our nation as a whole. Thank you very much for joining today's broadcast, Brother Nice. It is always, always, always good to have you here. How are you doing today, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine. And you?
I'm well, thank you, Brother Nice. I'm well, thank you. Thank you for joining in. Okay, I'll get back to you. Please.
All right.
Senate films over Kuje prisons attack. Senate films over to well, I'll be bringing a story on that to you guys. Moving on, we'll be going to Vanguard. Okay, Kuje attack. Our security system has failed. That is from the Senate. Queries lack of CCTV at facility to summon the CG prison authorities for post mortem. Says relevant authorities must be sanctioned. Nigeria under siege. Afenifere, Ohanize, MBF, Pandef, Bode George, SDP, others. They're coming out to say Nigeria is under siege. I don't think we had to wait for this prison outbreak for us to realize that we are under siege. The rise in insecurity in the past years, especially, it's enough for us to have woken up since and make this declaration that Nigeria is under siege. And I think we are still stalling. The nation should be on a state of emergency already. They don't see the need for that. 51 security personnel on ground during attack. 51 security personnel. Is 51 security personnel enough? Is 51 security personnel enough for a prison that holds or that houses such high criminal and terrorists that are awaiting trials? FG begins probe, launches manhunt for fleeing inmates. Nigeria, my country. Here we have Anambra government demolishes part of Odumeje's church building. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson resigns. A land where honor thrives. You know that there is development, and before we get to that place, One of my commenters said yesterday that in Nigeria our leaders don't resign. When our leaders begin to resign, we know that we are on to a ghost start. And I sadly have to agree with that commenter. Kidnap, kidnap kingpin Wadume Albawi among escapees from Kuje prison. So we're very much aware that we had such kidnap kingpins in Kuje prison, and they left and they will do a day with only 51 security personnel, even with the intel that they got that, chances are that these people are not chances are that with the intel that they got that these people are going to be doing this. Obi to, un- Obi to unveil Baba Hamed as running mate today, and that's on page 8. Gunmen attack Adamara Reverend, kill two sons, adopt daughter. So this story, guys, gunmen, this Reverend father, not Reverend father, this Reverend, it was said that his members gifted him 100 million naira, and her words went out and he was kidnapped. Sadly, sorry, not kidnapped, sadly or unfortunately for him, as at the time that he was attacked, they killed two of his sons and they went with his daughter. the thought of this um the thought of these people going away with his daughter was so terrifying. In short, the whole incident was so terrifying that his wife collapsed and she's in coma as we speak. I i i i, I I truly wish them all the best, and I hope they come out of this. I hope that God gives them the strength to bear the loss, because this is such a huge loss. I really do feel for them. Eid El Kabir, FG declares Monday, Tuesday public holiday. Stakeholders recommend industry-wide participation in media regulatory framework. Okay, before I move on, I'd like to say hello to another panelist that is here. Hello, Mr. Collins. Thank you for joining in today. How are you?
I'm fine and thank you for having me.
All right, thank you very much. We'll get back to you. This is another plea to as many of you that are watching right now. Please take out just a second to like this broadcast and also share this broadcast and also invite someone to this broadcast. You know, this is a platform for the people where we come together to dissect the issues happening here, and where you get to air your opinions and say it as it is for the other people, the thousands of people that are watching this broadcast. Thank you very much. Yes, Mommy Diaspora is giving me a special shout out. Thank you very much, Mommy Diaspora. Adewale Olukoya, good morning to you, sir. How are you doing? Sonia Alex is saying good morning, Niger Watch family, and we are saying good morning to you, Sonia Alex. I hope you are well. Merrick Imade, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you too, Merrick. I hope you are well too. Come. Good morning to you. I hope you are well too. You guys have got really amazing names, I must say. Thank you for being here. Please do the needful by liking. Yes, Jeku Ibezim, I see you, my very loyal, obedient brother. It's good to see you here. It's good to have you here. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining in. Good morning, Mr. Dokomo. Good morning. It's good to have you here. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Good morning.
All right, good morning. Thank you for joining in. I'll get back to you. I have Perpetual Undukwe says, good morning from Denmark. Good morning to you, Perpetual. I hope it's a good day going for you. Thank you for joining in. Um, Brother Nice, you've been here while we see the Senate took a trip yesterday to the Kuje prison to to assess everything and see everything that is happening. And to my surprise, and to the surprise of all the Nigerians, the Senate are shocked at the lack of infrastructure, lack of everything that should be needed or that should be put in place, like the CCTV. They are saying the CCTV that they have is inside. They don't have anything, facing outside to see incoming vehicles, incoming people, incoming truck, what have you. They don't have such there, and they are surprised at they're surprised at that, and they are querying that. They say they're going to query probe the CG and other prison workers and all of that. The Senate, I mean, Was there a time they passed? Was there a time that they disbursed money for this and this did not happen? Should they be coming out? Everybody seems surprised. But we came out and he was surprised. The Senate, they are surprised. Everybody is surprised at what happened. Why they did not even did not put things in place? What's your submission to this, brother Nice?
All right. Thank you once again. You know, when you already know your leader, this one don't supposed to be surprising anymore. You understand? Because I know them already. You understand? So that's the reason why all this first world always called African third world. What is the reason they call them third world? Because they are backward. Just take a look at a prison in Western world and compare a prison in Western world to Nigerian prison. You will see the difference. How can they call that kind of place a prison where they host the most dangerous criminals? Watch a maximum security prison in America and watch where they keep dangerous prisoners in Nigeria. They went to use a mud house to accommodate the most dangerous prisoners. A mud house, not even a concrete, not even a block. Check America maximum security prison. Check the kind of concrete that is there. It's difficult for you to break out of that prison. How much more somebody will come and invade it? It's not possible. So our government is not serious. The money they're supposed to use to build prison, they will give them millions. They will use 300 naira to build prison. The rest million, they will steal it away. So what do you expect? When I first see the blocks and the fence of that prison, everything was mud, smith, mud, not even a block, not even a concrete. So they are telling me that Kuje prison is the most secure prison in Nigeria. These people are just joking.
Okay, thank you for that submission. We'll get back to you, Brother Nice. We'll get back to you. Mr. Collins, sometime last week there were, it's not on paper, but it was said, and all these things, they usually would come as rumors, and before you know it's established, that sometime last week, Nigeria went into an agreement with the UK to send foreign criminals down here because they are trying to decongest their own prison system. And with all of these happenings, do you think that would have been a wise move for our government to take?
Thank you once again, Mrs. Emma. The problem when things like this keep coming out, for me, I feel embarrassed. It's embarrassed for when he saw something like this coming out on television or on a newspaper. It's embarrassment like a country like Nigeria. First, they will tell you that there is no CCTV in the prison. That shows how the level of Nigeria is. It's embarrassment. If I'm in Nigeria, say, even if there is no CCTV, I won't come out and make that statement because it's going to be embarrassment for a country like Nigeria. There is no CCTV. So it's just that because nobody accept anything. Just because when they say something like they feel like average Nigeria will be like, let's have pity. You understand? They don't even consider how people are going to feel, how international people are going to feel about it. That is one thing they don't consider. You watch on television. I was watching Senator Ndume. He was saying something that at this period, Buhari shouldn't be releasing statement. He should come out and address the nation. You should come out as a president, address the nation on this situation. You keep releasing statement. Buhari have been releasing statement for complete 7 years. Statement, and people, all his allies, people like Garuba Shehu, Lai Mohammed, Adeshino, they keep portraying this kind of everything. Buhari released a statement. He sympathized with Nigeria. Keep writing. So how can you have a prison that is no security, a prison that don't even I don't think that place is built by a very good material. Looking at the whole thing, everywhere is messed up. So for me, it's just that you don't even expect such a thing, like what you just said now. How can you even? That would be worst thing that will happen to Nigeria. You understand? So for me, it's just a disappointment when you listen to such a thing. Wake up in the morning, You try to okay, let me just find something to encourage you. You just keep listening to people releasing even Lawa, the Senate president. That one, if you watch that one statement, you keep like, who is these people? Self? Who elected all these people? How did Nigeria get here? You know, those kind of a thing. So
All
that
right.
is what I would say
Thank you
this
very
morning.
much for that, Mr. Collins. Mr. Dokomo, please unmute yourself. How do you feel about the president's silence on this? Would you, not have expected a, a press release from the presidency regarding these atrocities? I mean, it's been over 48 hours now that you have both the prison break and you've had his advanced convoy being attacked. And what do you have to say? How does this make you feel?
Thank you so much, my sister, for accepting me. I greet all the house. See, one thing for Nigeria is Nigeria is full of entertainment and movie. So, you see, this thing they call Kuje prison is not a prison. How can Kuje prison? I don't know. Even nursery school is even better than that prison. Without no CCTV camera, no security, and I don't know. These people are seeing us as a are seeing us as a kid or fool. I don't understand. They even coming out and they're telling us that this and that, this and that. Imagine a whole federal capital. I never see where such thing happen. So whatever that is happening in Nigeria now is not a new thing. Some of them is a game plan. So it's not a big deal. That is the only one thing that I have to say. Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you very much for that. Mr. C. Limo, good day to you. Please unmute yourself. Let us know where you're calling us from. Let us know where you're
All
joining us
right,
from.
all right. My name is Collins Limo. Can you hear me?
Okay, Mr. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, Mr. Collins. Where are you joining us from?
Oh, I'm outside the country.
Okay, thank you. If you've been following the paper, what's your submission to the headline news this morning?
Actually, I think our country is indeed a very laughable country. A country where even when this administration came in, we know the kind of lies this administration keep portraying to us. And this has been going on for a very long time, and it seems like everyone is cool. So if what happened and we are crying over it, it means that we do not even know where we are coming from, because their body language shows that they have nothing to offer. I mean, they have nothing to offer. And the most annoying part of it is that the National Assembly, they don't want to, they have the right to impeach the president, since he doesn't have anything to offer the citizen, because this is duty to protect the life and properties of the citizen. But it seems like they are not doing anything. All they know is how to borrow money, how to share the money, how the money will be circulated within their self. and they have nothing to offer us. And it pains me that the people whom we asked to go and represent us cannot even do anything. They can't say anything. Um they can't even try as much as they can to, like, shake the president a little bit so that he will know that he didn't come in to stay there without even communicating to the citizen, telling them, look, he has traveled. He just traveled, and nobody's going to nobody's going to do anything regarding that. Nobody is going to say anything. The only thing we're going to do is just end up coming to social media, coming to television to say whatever we have in mind, and at the end of the day, the situation just dies off like that. And it's very worrisome. It's worrisome to tell me that there is no CCTV camera. They are not ready for anything. They are not ready for anything. And number one is that they have refused to, publicly declare these people terrorists. They are still calling them bandits. People who are terrorizing everyone, everywhere, anywhere. Every day we just wake up, we just keep hearing people has been shot, bomb have been thrown. This is crazy. I don't know why it seems like people can't come up, even if the National Assembly refuse to do what they are supposed to do. Why can't people come up and protest against these people? Let's protest. At least let's let them know that people are tired. It's not even enough that there's a lot of inflation is, on the other hand, trying to, affect every side of our economy. And at the end of the day, people are still fighting for their life. You're fighting for your life, inflation everywhere. There's no section, nowhere, nothing is happening in this country. So I don't know why people can't come up and begin to protest against this government and let them live. We know they have few months, let's call it few months to live, but we don't need to live. We don't need to wait until that time come before we'll do something. We need to do something. We have to start doing something, shake them a little bit, because they are complicit to the activities of these terrorists. They are complicit to it. That's all I have to say for now. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I think that's what I have for now, because the more you keep talking about this, the more it keep draining energy out of you, and it's very annoying. So I just feel like we are the masses we have talked too much about this. It's time we begin to swing into action.
Okay, sorry about that. If anyone can hear me, please let me know. Please let me know. Anyone from the panelist or the comment section. If you can
We
hear
can
me,
hear
please
you.
let me know. Okay, thank you
We
very
can hear
much.
you.
I'm sorry about that technical issue. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the next paper. I will come back to my people. I'll come back to you. I know where I stop. Let's just move on to the next paper, please. And that, okay, Punch is saying Interpol gets fleeing inmates. Interpol gets fleeing inmates data, border security heightened. Should they be going to the borders, or they should be going into the communities? They should be going into states, the south. I mean, let's be very strategic. And then I have another question to ask you, my panelists. I'll be going to the next person. Um, when it's time, the next person is going to answer. This, all of this with the prison break, with the insecurities, everything. Should we? Is this a threat to the election? Is this some kind of theory to disrupt elections? We have over time in the last 1 year we've had over 12 prison breaks. We have over 4,300 inmates that has fled. We have them on the loose. Is this a strategy? Should we be bothered? Should our security system not begin to heighten or strengthen their strategies and do well with intelligence that they are getting now? And think, probably they should really start thinking, or give people the job to think for them while they execute. Let me go on with the point. 4,300 inmates on the run after 18 jailbreaks. Okay. Lawan laments ISWAP recruiting 5,000 fighters, says reports. Falana blames federal government. Salah, commuters groan in Lagos-Ibadan expressway gridlock. Kidnappers demand 20 million naira for Ekiti travelers, hold priest. Over 940 Kano pilgrims stranded, government hopeful. Mark Abaribe present as UK court remands Ekweremadu. Governorship. Court sacks Okowa's candidate. Ibori's loyalist wins. Driver remanded for throwing feces at LASMA official. FG declares Monday, Tuesday public holiday to celebrate the Muslims holiday. Terrorists trooping southwards. Akeredolu cries out. Oil companies reject federal government penalties over gas flaring. Reps probe customs over auctioned PMS orders. Yeah. Today is Friday. I think Wednesday or Thursday when I went through customs at Ikeja, there was this massive queue and crowd there, and I was wondering what's happening. And the driver told me that they are auctioning PMS, and people were buying from polythene bags and gallons and all of that. Now the revs they are auctioning customs over auctioned PMS and others. Oh, I hope they do the needful. These reps are on there. These our reps. They only just sit down there and they are. I beg these people. Okay, my people. That's the news about the. I think the next person is Mr. Charles. Yes, Mr. Charles, please unmute your mic and let's talk about this. We have 4,300 inmates that has fled to the prison from prison break. 4,300. Are these not great concerns towards this coming election, knowing that during elections they use thugs and criminals and all of these people to disrupt elections? Would you think that this is a propaganda? If you're still with us, Mr.
Charles. My dear, anyone that says this is not a threat to the security of Nigeria is lying. You see, one thing that pains me most, because when it comes to security issue in Nigeria, one thing that pains me most that the government are just playing politics with the life of their citizens. You see, like someone said in Nigeria years back, if an insurgency lasted for a while, it means the hand of the government is in it. I can imagine. Sometimes I don't know because this is a shame. I was listening to some people that somebody saying Buhari should make a press. What can he say? If Nigeria is a country, Buhari and his government should step aside immediately because they don't have shame. That's the problem. How can this happen in a country where there is a government? Tell me, they know how to track IPOB. They know how to track Sahu boys, but they know how to track kidnappers and bandits. How can 300 people, over 300 or more, or almost 300, came to Kuje, Abuja, and attack for almost 3 hours? There is no intervention. Nothing. They after attack, they left. Nothing happened. Where is Nigerian soldier? Where is you say when if we are saying is it a threat? Nigeria, we have lost it. We have no soldier, we have no security, we have nothing because our government is part of this. This is a pure business. This is an agenda. This is an orchestrated. I don't know how to describe this. Nigeria, we have lost it. Indigenous Nigeria, we should learn how to protect ourselves because what is coming to us today, eh, honestly, if we keep quiet, we may not stand it. Just that I don't know the kind of people that are representing us in the parliament that cannot speak. That we rather defend political party, even when they know that this government has failed. This government has brought pain, poverty, death, sorrow, hardship to the life of Nigerians. They can't talk. Why? Because their families are not there. They are dual citizens. Their families are outside Nigeria. If anything happens, you see all of them, they leave. I don't know because we Nigerians, how can we help ourselves? If we go out there in a civilized society today, the whole city is supposed to be on the road, block the road, demanding for this government to leave. For do it in Nigeria, they will use security operatives to kill us. Honestly, everybody's afraid today. That is why we
All
are
right.
begging every Nigerian, let us use our PVC to take this people, send them out of this government and see what will
All right,
happen.
Mr. Charles. All right, thank you for that. Thank you for that. That's what Mr. Charles is saying. Since we can't do anything, the only weapon we have right now, our strength is in our PVC and in our right to vote the right person in. Let's not forget that we keep preaching, that we keep preaching that on this platform. Get your PVC and vote right. This is from Johnson Emmanuel. And before I take this, please, guys, I am still appealing to each and every one of you that is yet to like this broadcast. Please do so. Just tap on the thumbs up that you have on your screen. Thank you very much. This is from Johnson Emmanuel. He's saying the security challenges will not disrupt any elections. Nigeria has always had security issues. We will be fine soon. We just need to work hard and be more vigilant. I'd like to think I for one believe that there's a reason for everything we do. If you are just helping someone, it's probably because helping people makes you feel better. There's always a purpose. There's always something in it for you. Whether you've come to accept it or you know it or not, there's always something. Now, all of this cannot be for nothing. There is a purpose to it. That is what I am. So that's why is it just a concern? And I don't know if any other person is thinking towards that side. More intelligence are coming out to say before the elections that there are going to be much more prison break because they need as many people and they need to spread out to other regions. And that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm thinking. I'm sharing my thoughts here, saying all of this. Is this should we be bothered? Are we going to be dealing with just political talks? Do we have these terrorists to also deal with? Okay, I have okay, Mr. Charles, you're the last person that was supposed to speak. I'll finish up on punch, then we'll go to some other paper. Now, this is about court sacking Okowa's candidate and Ibo's loyalists win. The crisis in Delta State chapter of the People's Democratic Party deepened on Thursday when a federal high court in Abuja disqualified the party's governorship candidate for the 2023 election, Sheriff. Permit me to skip the other name. Justice Taiwo agreed with the plaintiff that Sharif ought not to be the candidate of the PDP for allegedly supplying false and forged documents to the Independent National Electoral Commission. Shouldn't he be jailed for even doing that? Should he just be disqualified? And what happens to the like of Tinubu that didn't even put anything and is coming out to say that his certificate is missing when you know that that is a criteria? And what should also happen to the likes of Okowa when it is time to submit or when it was time to submit this these credentials. Is coming out to say he was second overall best in Nigeria, but he just can't find the certificate. I mean, this should also go, not just, shouldn't just end with the governorship. It should extend to the presidential. If you don't have the criteria, you should be disqualified immediately. Now it looks like these ones are playing. I'll go on, guys. The judge subsequently directed INEC and the PDP to recognize the plaintiff, David Ehive, as the candidate. The point reported that while Obo Revwori is a godson to Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, like father, like son, I dare to say, Edevre is a godson to the former governor James Ibori. That's it. Then Akeredolu, the Ondo State governor, Mr. Rotimi Akeredolu, has raised the alarm that terrorists are moving southward to take revenge in the forest, to take refuge in the forest. Excuse me. He reiterated the need for the creation of state police to ensure security of lives and property. Akeredolu pointed out that the Nigerian police force is overstretched, understaffed, and lacks the capacity to adequately secure the people. The governor spoke in his office on Thursday while hosting the new Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 17, Yunus Akera. You know, Governor Rotimi Akeredolu is one person that has been clamoring strongly for state police, and it makes so much sense in his submission, because at this point I think we do need, we need to, that's the only way that we can take care of our own. I don't know why it is a problem and why they're refusing to, to pass this law. I don't know why they are holding back. I don't know why they are holding back, and it's worrisome. All of this needs to stop. All of this needs to stop. Moving on to the next paper, we have okay, peaceful 2023 election now under threat. Once NEF, we talked about this earlier, and then we also have this from Guardian coming up on your screen shortly, please. LP to unveil Baba Ahmed as Obi's running mate today. The Labour Party, you know that INEC gave all parties July 7th as the deadline for them to submit the final submission of their running mate, and it seems to us that it is I don't know of the other parties, but those other parties that are not amongst the first three running parties, that would be the PDP, APC, and LP. And it seems like Peter Obi is the only one yet that has, okay, PDP did so with Okowa. Hopefully, there's no going back with that. And then Peter Obi has also come out with his own, and this is the man he has brought forward as his running mate. The Labour Party LP will today unveil Senator Yusuf Datsi Baba Ahmed as running mate to its presidential candidate Peter Obi. The national chairman of the party, Julius Abure, has said Baba Ahmed, who is the proprietor of Bayes University Abuja and Baba Ahmed University Kano, was a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party until recently. The unveiling of the vice presidential candidate was initially slated for Thursday at the party's national secretariat in Abuja. Abure said the ceremony was postponed because Obi, who traveled to Maiduguri and was expected back in Abuja Thursday afternoon, had his flights cancelled. Abure announced that the unveiling of Obi's running mate is rescheduled for today at the party's headquarters, Abuja. So, my people, here we have Peter Obi's running mate, who seems to be an educationist. I think he has quite an interesting resume, and good things since yesterday that this picture resurfaced. Good things are being spoken of him. I'm sure you guys have seen the story. I'm sure you've made your research into it. Um, Brother Nice, please unmute yourself and make your submission regarding the person that Peter Obi has picked as his running mate. Is there a disappointment, or you are still loyal to Mr. Peter Obi's government?
Hello, are you hearing me?
Yes, loud and clear, sir.
Okay. Anything that Peter Obi chooses, I'm with it 100%. I know Peter Obi cannot go wrong. He can't do wrong. You understand? So if you choose this man, I know he has done is a background checkup towards this man, and he know his capability. I know what this man is capable to do to deliver to Nigerians before he choose this man. So I believe the man is capable, and the man is motivated to work with Peter Obi. That's why he choose him. So my own is Peter Obi. I support him in whatever he's do, and any of his choice, I support him. And before Nigerians we still say good things about this man, Nigerians have already do their homework as well concerning the man. So I have nothing to say. Let us see. Let us give them chance. Let us see what they can deliver to Nigerians. That's all.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you, brother. Nice. Esosa on the comment section says Baba Ahmed has positive records. I am not disappointed. I trust Peter Obi. Yes, it will be really good for us to see that, or to know that whoever Peter Obi picks, nobody you trust him enough, because if you're going to be picking him as your president, it means you will trust his decisions. And so far, the feedback from this is good. This is what makes up a leader. We trust your judgment and we follow you as you lead us. Mr. Collins, what is your submission to this, to Peter Obi's running mate? Are there disappointments? Are there regrets? Are you turning back? Are you turning your will of support from him? Or, as your fellow panelists just said, you trust his judgments? Mr. Collins? Mr. Collins is not available. I'll be moving to Mr.
Yeah,
Charles,
I
Mr.
can hear
Charles
you.
Nemo.
I can hear
Okay,
you.
okay, Mr. Collins, please speak.
Yeah, you were saying something about the VP, right?
Yes, Peter Obi, just as the party has revealed his running mate, which is Baba Ahmed, and I'm asking you, are there disappointments, or you are still on the Peter Obi train? You trust his judgment?
No, if you watch the young man 2 days ago, he said that is the person he wish. So before he made that statement, I think he have made a serious arrangement and thought about it. So he can't just come out on national television and say that he wished that the Baba Ahmed will be his running mate. And the young man fit the whole thing. If you look at, I took my time to be able to know much about the young man. He fit the whole thing. That is the kind of people. If you want somebody to be able to help you in your own and your own agenda and what you want to do for Nigeria, those are the kind of people you need to keep in your side. Because if you are not there, you believe that somebody can be able to run the show. If I'm not there, you'll be very happy that if Peter Obi is not there, there is somebody that is even capable, the same like Peter Obi, can be able to carry out the whole thing. So for me, and looking at it, that is a very good pick from where the guy is coming from and what the guy represents in the north, in that or northwest. So, and the family the guy is coming from, I think having somebody like that is going to put a lot of and that is what is causing some problem in that north, because most of them couldn't even believe that somebody like that will come out and emerge as Peter Obi running mate. So, and his brother is also the northern elder spokesman. I don't even I just find out that the man is his younger brother. So for me, he's gonna do a lot of things with that kind of person. So for me, it's a good choice. It's a good choice.
All
So
right.
that's it.
All right, thank you, Mr. Collins. This is from Evans, how are you, by the way? Thank you for joining in. Although you joined in late, but how are you? I hope you're well. Evans is saying, why would anyone be disappointed? On what ground? He is a well-respected man in the North. Okay, thank you very much for that. I wish other parties would, take a cue from this. This man has not been dancing around, and when he picked, the party over Peter Obi, he did not unveiled its when the party is pleased with his who he has picked as his VP. And this is how it should be. This is how it should be. We shouldn't say because of one thing or or something else, or you picked this one, you didn't pick this one. No, let's take a cue. This it just shows how seamless our government or the incoming government would be if Nigerians would wake up and be obedient. Mr. Charles Limo, you have the floor to make your submission on LP's running mates, Labour Party vice president.
Okay. To me, I think it's a very perfect combination. I see how excited everyone is about this. I think it's a very good, a perfect combination. They are going to do great work, but I have a little bit of, you know, challenge where he is. Like, we were actually looking at for someone who will pull a lot of masses from that place. That region is a region that um P2B need to do too many work in order to get more vote from there. And I think he was actually looking at Kwankwaso initially because of it is going to give him that much masses that they need in order to win this election. So I think with him, it's a very good combination, like I said, but they'd have to do great work. They have to do a lot of campaign because I don't think people know him that much there. But I think a lot of people believe so much in him because he has a very good record. I think he will do great work in terms of them carrying out their duty. He's going to do great work. But the area of getting enough number of people, we when we talk about election, we talk about numbers. Numbers are very important. We need large number of people from north in order to win this election. So he has to canvass, he has to go around to do his campaign in order to win people's hearts there. So I don't know how they are going to do it, but I believe that they must have their own strategy on how to execute this. I think it's they are good to go. They are good to go. If you ask
All right,
me, in
Mr.
my own.
Charles. All right, thank you for that
Not Charles.
submission.
My name is not Charles. My name is Collins. Each time you
Oh,
call the other Collins, you always make me feel like I'm the one to talk next.
okay. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Collins. Thank you for the
It's
correction. I will
okay.
do better. Thank you.
It's okay.
This is from DGP Cool JP. He says, "Let's forget Kwankwa." So that's a forgotten issue, my brother. I tell you, the movement is more than Peter Obi. Yes, yes, yes. We know that. We all realize and accept that already. This is from Onwuka Ebuka Collins Ebuka. He says, "The man is well educated. He speaks Hausa, so the campaign will be majorly in that language." And then Mr. Collins just said that we should push the campaign, the publicity. We should, do better, and because it needs large and much more numbers. And uh, I get sent, I get sent lots of WhatsApp groups to join. This is for, and I tell you that the campaigning, although campaign has not started officially, but people are going out there. People, the numbers are the numbers already do not lie. And since we are dealing with someone who knows his onions and has been in the industry, I bet that even in inside, they are doing their, or they're carrying out every due diligence needed for, for a successful election. Mr. Charles, you've been on my mouth, you've been on my lips all day. Good day, sir. Please unmute and let us know what you think about Baba Ahmed, the one that has just been unveiled as Peter Obi's running mate. Mr. Charles? Okay, move to Mr. Dokomo.
I, I hope you're not referring to me again, or do we have another someone who bears that name, Charles?
Is
Can
it
you hear me?
C. Limot speaking?
This document.
Okay. Dokomo, please, please, you have the floor.
Okay, regarding the young man running mate of for P2B, see, without without any without argument or anything, there is difference between light and the darkness. When you see these two young men, Peter Obi and Baba Ahmed, you will see the light in them. You will see the new Nigeria. People that will put smile on youth and all those things that Peter Obi mentioned. You will see that two of them are capable to put smile on our face. You see, in Nigeria, when you wanted to rent a house or apartment, there is a house that you enter, you notice that there is a darkness in that house. All those people that ruin us for a long time, I didn't see light on them. But when these people stand, you will see the hope and the trust in them. People that can feel our pain, people that can understand us, not people that that doesn't care about us, that taking us as a slave. But we see, when I see this young man yesterday, I marveled. I said, yes, two of them are like God sent. See, without people, is only people that it doesn't have the spiritual eyes. We say that this young man is not suitable for. No, I is 100% suitable to him, and I know that northern people, when they see that young man, people from other parties with the camp, and they join the young man, because when you see two of them, you will see light. This is only thing that I wanted to say right now. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for that. Mr. Charles, are you back, Mr. Charles?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. If you've been following us, we are talking about the revealed vice president for Labour Party. Are you disappointed, or are you still on the Peter Obi train? Do you trust his judgment on this one?
On the VP or
Yes, Baba Ahmed. Yes, on his speak of Baba Ahmed.
yeah, I think Peter Obi made the right choice. In as much as the man, eh, I've not heard about him, but based on his profile and his dreams and vision, with what I have seen and what I've heard about him, and what people have, I think he made the right choice. We still have time to know what the man is all about. But I think Obi, as it is today, we don't need all these old age men and women in our political cycle today. We need younger ones who are vibrant, who has a lot to offer Nigerians. So it's not, look, it's not all about men. It's all about what can you offer, which I believe The man has a lot to offer Nigeria, and working as with a P2B, I think that would be a good team. Hello?
Yeah, we are following you, sir. We can hear you.
Yeah. So I don't see, I'm in support. I think Obi knows what he wants, and he
All
knows
right.
what the youth want. Hmm?
Okay.
He has been at the
All
forefront.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for that, Mr. Charles. I'd like to respond to a comment here in the comment section, and this is from Obuka Ebuka Collins. Ebuka, he says that I can see everyone is now having trouble in their mind because of this VPY. I tell you this, my brother, nobody is having trouble. Nobody is having trouble whatsoever. Over here, we are just getting the opinions of people, and to know who is pleased and who is not displeased, and if anybody has a problem or two, or if anybody knows anything that we should know about this, because right now, this new Nigeria that is emerging, we are all working ends in ends with the government. So that is just what is happening. And from the submission of all of the panelists here, everybody seems to be fine. And truly, good things and true things have been spoken of Mr. Baba Ahmed. So no, we and this is just to say that we don't have a problem with the Northerners. No, we don't. We don't. We just have a problem with where you are coming from and your intentions that are glaring already. No, we don't. We are cool. We are fine. We are fine. We are all one Nigeria. We believe so.
Yeah.
Ebuka is also saying, I can see most people are having. Please, if you are not speaking, kindly mute your mic. I can see most people are having doubts in mind. Please, you people should stand with your word. We are still standing by our. We are still standing with Peter Obi over here. Nobody is having a change of mind. I mean, if we've accepted him to be the man to run Nigeria, we cannot be telling him what to do. We can suggest, we can make our opinions or displeasures known to him, but we trust him and we trust his decisions accurately. And everyone here is still on the train. Akim is saying, brother, okay, please concentrate. Okay, Jeku Ibezim is saying no shaking. And so also are we over here at Niger Watch and Niger Watch family. We are also saying no shaking. Mr. Peter Obi, we dare your back with who you have brought out. And thankfully, this is not somebody who is riding on the integrity of Mr. Peter Obi. He has a good name. He has a good name, good prestige, and he has a functioning brain too. Um, Permits me to say that. I will go to my panelists. We've come to the wrap of the show. Mr. Collins, please give your 20-second submission to Nigerians watching.
Everything that what everybody is saying is true. So for me, I'm just happy that at the end of the day, that is how God have been. When you see this fit of a thing, God have been working miracle in different ways. So before he was supposed to be in PDP, he moved the labor, everything is back up. Before he's supposed to be Kwankwaso, now he brought more better person more than Kwankwaso. So I'm just happy in everything that is happening. So I just hope that everything will keep going the way in the right direction as it's going now. So that is my own contribution.
All right, thank you very much for that, Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins Limo, please, you have the floor to make your submission.
All right. I think a few days back I saw a video of some children crying, praying that God should give us P2B as president so that the situation of the country will change. These are children who are just coming up, who have been trapped in the current situation that we are all facing. And the P2B is someone that the aspiration and the hope of the people are just bestowed on. And we pray that he will not disappoint us, either by way of, we are not looking at him going to disappoint us literally. I'm talking about, something happening to him, or him facing some kind of challenges that will, shake him out of this race or what, or election. But the only thing we are praying and hoping that God will help that this dream, this new Nigerian dream that we all harboring will come to pass, that we will be there, we will see it, and everyone will enjoy it. That's my
Amen.
prayer for him too.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, sir. Okay, let's go to Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles, your 20-second submission to Nigerians.
Yeah, my sister, all I want to say to Nigerians, this is time, since we are even in a country that if things are going wrong, we come out of the road to say, like every other civilized society do. We do it, and they will use gun on us. We try, they will kill us and take our body and go and bury in a shallow grave and lie, even to the extent killing it overnight so that the international community will not know and lie against. And the same people are coming today and telling us Emilokomi or whatever they are calling it. All I want to say to Nigeria, this is a time to pay back. This is a time to send away those who have stolen our future, destiny, whom, whom if we allow them at a time we have less opportunities, they will not allow us. So let us, this is the time we should vote them out, send them back to where they belong. That's all I have to say now.
Okay, thank you for that, sir. Brother Nice, Mr. Charles, please do well to mute your
Hello.
mic.
Hi, I'm here.
Yes, Brother Nice, please your submission to Nigerians.
We did not speak about Odumeje's son today.
If you'd like to talk about it, you have a minute to talk about it.
Yeah, I would like to speak about Odumeje's. Odumeje, Nemesis have catch up with that man. I thought he put himself in the place of God. He sees that no man is God. This man, he said blessing Jesus. I don't know what is the name of that girl that late. That
I
guy
think
went to
Shoma
his church to
Jesus.
Choma Jesus. Yeah, that guy went to beg this man. This man refused. I don't know what he said that guy did to him. He refused to forgive that girl before that girl went to agree. So you see that same nemesis now. This is that is what he is reaping now. So he did not expect what is happening to him today. You know, he feel that he is the lion that nobody can touch him. But today now, he now meets the one that person that is stronger than that person that he refused to forgive. You know, so all those fake pastors in Nigeria, this same thing is going to happen to all of them because they have made Nigeria miserable. All these fake pastors. This man, he has taken advantage of Nigerians and the suffering of Nigerians. So he is going to pay for it. This is just the beginning.
Brother
That's what I
Nice.
want to say to him. Yeah.
Brother Nice. Did you watch the
Yeah.
video of the assault on him?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay,
He
so
wanted
do you think that some persons are so angry at him, especially the security personnel that were there, because the assault was not necessary at all? Do you think this is from a place of anger with the things that he has been doing over time, and when they had an opportunity, in a place where they could just tell
I'm
him,
telling
please step back, sir, and instead they just resorted to beating him up? You think that was the reason for that?
I'm telling you, before Soludo become the governor of that state, Soludo have been watching this man attitude towards his members, his people, the way he's taking advantage of these people. So for them to treat him this way is because of his past attitude. So he's even lucky. I wish he even misbehaved more than that. They will shoot him down. He's even lucky.
Oh God, do you hate him that
This
much?
man,
I did. I
my
really
brother,
did think. Yeah, that's why I had to ask that. Do you
my
think
brother,
that's why
this
the
all this
security?
is
Because
not.
it looks like, Brother Nice, if you were there, you would have done worse than what that security person, than what those security
I
personnel
want to
even
say
did.
something regarding you.
Okay, please do, Brother
Hello.
Nice. Please hold on. Let him say what he wants to say.
Okay.
Thank you. The truth is that what happened it didn't actually affect his church. It's just the security post. All right. And if we want to go far regarding this, I think you're not being fair somehow. I'm being honest somehow to you, because this can happen to anybody. I don't know how, I don't feel like he's being targeted or anything. It's just that it happens that where the security building is just obstructing the channel that the drainage system is supposed to pass. So this thing can happen to anybody. So I don't think this has to do with anything that has to do with nemesis or anything that has to do with it, anything that happened in the past. I think this thing is just something that can happen
Let
to
me reply
anybody.
you.
So let's not celebrate or jubilate because he's going through little challenges.
Okay,
I
let
do
me
not
ask you a
like the
question.
fact that he was assaulted.
Let
All
me
right,
ask you a
thank
question,
you,
Okay.
brother.
Mr. Collins.
Do you
All
like do
right,
you like the
can
way do you like the way our those pastors, those fake pastors in Nigeria are taking advantage of Nigeria? Do you like it?
my brother, I don't like it, but the truth is that this is something that is between them and their God.
Let me give
It's
you let
between
me give you
them
an
and
example now.
God.
Let me give you an example. In most countries in Africa now, the authority have been closing a lot of church down. Any churches that is taking advantage of the people of that country, the authority is closing that church down. What are they still waiting for? This man is just the first
My
one. It's
brother,
going to happen to a lot of pastors in Nigeria. They
All
need
right,
to close their
all
church down
right,
because these pastors, they are
all
problem in
right.
Nigeria.
brother, to be honest with you,
Okay, thank you
you
very
know,
much, Brother Nice.
the problem we are facing.
Mr. Collins, Mr. Collins.
Okay.
You know, it is
All
for
right.
discussions like this. It is for discussions like this that we have our 5 p.m. Broadcast every evening, Mondays to Thursdays, 5 p.m. Nigerian time. If you log on, this topic and much more would be presented, and you'd have enough time to dissect this topic. So let's take this discussion. Just give it a couple of hours. We'll be back here on this platform to talk about all of this. We are out of our time. Our newspaper reviews for 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. is just for an hour, so we don't have time to, we just touch it. We don't have time to really go into it. You come back with this argument and with these opinions much later in the evening. Please don't forget newspaper reviews for Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. Nigerian time, and you have Monday to Thursday at 5 p.m. Nigerian time. Discussion takes place, and then you have every Friday 6 p.m. is for debate. But it looks like we'll be coming on every now and then with the happenings in Nigeria from now to until after the election. So to stay abreast and to stay in tune with us, kindly turn on your notification so when we go live, you get prompted immediately. Thank you very much. 2NG is saying Rwanda shuts down over 700 churches and mosques. See how fine Rwanda is. I'm sure Gilbert Greg is saying police and security brutality is highly condemnable. Gilbert is saying let the law take its course. It doesn't give them the right to treat a citizen like that. I celebrate with you. Someone says stop empathizing with criminals. Why do we celebrate scammers? Our ancestors are answering our prayers. Thank you to 2NG. Thank you to Michael Okere, who is saying it is a new dawn in Nigeria. Cheers to that, my brother. Thank you, Obuka Ebuka. Thank you for joining us today. Akim Johnson Emmanuel, Jeku Ibezim, thank you for joining us today. Thank you to Mommy Diaspora, Mommy of all mommies. You are always here for us. Thank you, dearest Mama. We do appreciate you always. Gakawa, thank you for being here. Deji Piku, thank you for being here. My people, let us be obedient by tapping on the thumbs up on your screen. Please like this broadcast. Please share this broadcast and also invite someone very important. Please subscribe to our channel. Yes, guys, you need to subscribe to this channel. You need to. We are also appealing for you to support this channel. It costs a lot running this platform. It does cost a lot. So please support us as much as you can. Good journalism costs a lot. So please do that. Advance salute to you, my brother Esosa. Good day to you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to as many people that here that I've not mentioned. Thank you to my able panelists. I do appreciate each and every one of it. It's always a delight to come on here and see to see you people. To those watching, thank you for joining today's broadcast. Please let's do the needful, as one of the panelists has said. Our power, our weapon, our most powerful weapon is our PVC and our ability to vote right. Now we are not going to enforce who to vote for you, but engage your favorite in a debate. Please take out time to hear their plans for Nigeria. This is not a time where you just pick blindly or you just pick whoever is speaking. This is a time where you get to pick people based on what they say they are going to do, based on what they have done, where they are coming from. You can't just wake up and say you want to become the president. You need to have something antecedent. So please take out time to see what they have done, and if they have good name, just take out time to do your own research before you cast your vote on that day. Let's not sell our votes. Yes, it can be tempting. You might go to the polling unit with nothing on you, but please don't sell your votes. We cannot afford vote selling at this stage. Nigeria is on the verge. We cannot afford vote selling. And please stay safe out there. Be very, very aware of your environmental walkabouts. Lesser fever is almost becoming a pandemic, and Nigerian government will not do anything about it until the rest of the world does something about it. So please stay safe, do the needful, observe all protocols. Don't do what you shouldn't do. Even coronavirus is on the rise again. Guys, you need to stay safe. The ones that we can do, let's do our part. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless each and every one of us. See you much later in the evening.